Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Nicole here from my Pandora Charmed Life. Today's video is a really special video for me. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what happened earlier this week when I got the opportunity to meet the people behind Ohm Beads with my dear friend Emily at Fashion Storyteller. If you follow me on Instagram, then you got to see a little clip of that dinner and you got to meet the people of Ohm, and they're just so amazing. And what this video will primarily be about is sharing with you guys the package of absolute goodies that they were so generous and so thoughtful to put together for Emily and I. And yeah, they're just, one, they're amazing people to begin with. Two, like, they're so creative, and it was just such a joy to talk to them and have dinner with them, and felt like I knew them forever, even though it was our first meetup. And then to get spoiled with this stuff at the end was just like, it just not expected, and I'm so very thankful. But before we get into this, just a little background of how this all came together, and I'm so glad we were able to do it, is I was traveling to Seattle for work. Emily and I had already been talking about if she was going to be able to make it down so we can you know, see each other one of the evenings, whatever that might be. Then the Ohm people are based out of Seattle. You know, throughout our conversations, they knew I was going to be out there, and they suggested a meetup, which I wasn't going to turn down, right? Of course I would love to meet the people behind Ohm Beads. They've just been so good and so supportive, like just ever since I've, you know, gotten to know them on social media platforms. There was only one thing, is one of them was going to be leaving town on during the middle of my trip. So we really had just one evening to pull it all together, and we did. They suggested an awesome Thai restaurant for us to go to that was near the water on Kirkland, and it was delicious, and the company was awesome. And there was 5 of them that we met, so I'm going to give my little shout out hello to Mike, Kit, Jenny, Game, and Ken. Thank you guys so much for making it out there. Apparently, it's hard for them to even get all 5 of them in the same place, so I feel super special that they were all able to make it happen. Super thankful. The timing could not have been any better. But yeah, so they were so down to go live on my Instagram, and I kind of put them on the spot, and Emily filmed some footage. So the restaurant was really loud, so I'm crossing fingers that she's able to pull it together to you know, get you guys some footage. It was just, it'd be a shame if she couldn't. So, oh, Emily, I'm rooting for you. I hope you can get it together. But now you guys are probably like, okay, that's cool. Well, what in the heck did they give you inside this package? So let's go right into that. I'm going to try to recreate the opening as it happened there. But obviously I had to open it while I was there. So stay tuned to see what's in here. So one of the things that I got in my bag of goodies from Ohm is this Ohm mug. So we have their logo. Then on this side you have the Ohm gnome, and he's coffee with a coffee cup. I am so addicted to coffee. I've just recently cut back a little bit and trying to do more tea than coffee, but I will probably never actually really give up coffee. So this is perfect for my coffee days. I just love this little gnome. He's so cute. And then next is this little Ohm notebook. So you have a little pencil holder here. You have the Ohm logo. And then you have papers in here that have tiny little dots. I totally plan on using this to write up all my bead wish lists and what I wish existed. And if I had any sketching capability, I would probably try to sketch it, but I don't. But I still want to pretend that I do, and I have half the talent that they have. I'm really excited about my little Ohm notebook. Then I saw this little travel case in my bag, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank goodness, because I had one of these, but Presley took it from me. She likes to share stuff, and she told me she needed a travel case for when she gets on an airplane. So that's what I thought this was, right? It was just the travel case. And then I opened it, and there was the brown whip bracelet in here. I'm just trying to recreate the moment, so Chubbles was not on here. I've just added him recently, but this Ohm piece was on here. This is awesome. I probably would not have ordered this on my own, and I'm glad that and I don't know why I have a ton of leather bracelets, but I'm glad that they were able to give me this because now I'm a huge fan of it. I can play around with how to design it, and I'm still trying to figure out like how to close it, but there's a way. I just need to figure it out. But I love it. I've worn it every single day with so much pride that, you know, I was able to meet them and they were so generous. I really like this clasp. I'm going to see if you can see it because they have the Ohm logo right there on the clasp. All right, you can see it right there. It's really tiny. I just love it. I was actually wearing it when I was filming this, so took it off just to put it back in here, just to give you the idea of what that was like. Then in my bag came across this wood thing, and I didn't know what this wood thing was. I'm just like, oh, they have like the Ohm logo like on here, like that's creative. And it's like, oh, is this like some sort of jewelry box? Like, what could this possibly be? And Jenny was like, twist it to open it. So I twisted it. In this moment, when I saw this, I like freaked out. So we get a little preview of what's to come from Ohm, and this is the August bead of the month. It is called Heart of the Woods, and I was floored that we received these. I had two favorite items from the August collection, and this was Emily's favorite, and this was one of the ones that I was going to end up getting, but I didn't have to because I got the Ambassador edition. So when they made 555 of them, but they reserved some for ambassadors. I'm so thankful. I think it's so amazing that they even do that. And then the little charm, the little bead, I need to continue to learn to say bead, is in this little pouch. And there you have it, Heart of the Woods. It is the shape of a heart, but the veins are more like the branches of trees. Everything down from like the top, you could see like the branches, and it's just crazy beautiful, this bead. There is a hole on the top, which makes me feel like you can maybe get creative with how you wear this. I just don't know how to do it yet, so I'll find out, and once I find out, I will let you guys know. Ohm just knows how to take things to a whole other level. So in here, and I'm hoping my camera is gonna pick this up. So in this artery right here, you have the like 925, but then on this one right here, you have like some, you know, when people go and they carve their name in a tree, you have Ohm carved in here. It's so subtle. I don't even know if the camera is picking it up, but I'm gonna have to try to make sure if it doesn't to insert a picture if I can just capture that detail. It's so impressive. So again, this bottom one, the 925, and up here's Ohm. I'm gonna try to play with the lighting a little bit to see if it'll pick it up a little bit more. Yeah, but there you have it. This bead is gorgeous and mind-blowing. And I'm so grateful. Like, I cannot express how grateful I am. And then what about this packaging? Like, how awesome is this? Like, how creative and how much thought has to go into, hey, let's put it in some wood. And yeah, my mind is still blown. Back to this. This is the bead of the month. It'll be available on August 1st and 2019, and they only made 555 of them. This bead is called Thanks a Lot, and again, if you saw my previous video about my haul that I recently did, I'm so in love with the shape of their glass beads. I love that it gives us a different option. This one is again called Thanks a Lot, and it's got just little flakes of like white and orange and yellow and a little bit of green and black in the bead, along with, they did add a little pizzazz with their sparkle on this one and put little stones in there. Again, so it's Thanks a Lot, and it is an August release. Will be available on August 1st. This one makes me really happy. This one is their birthday cake bead. Again, I just love it. And I love the Ohm written on the core. You can get a side view of this bead. I don't know what, well maybe it's because it's called birthday cake, but this reminds me of like funfetti cake, which is my favorite cake, by the way. And then sprinkles too. All the little fun dots all over the place. This bead I thought was just a beautiful white glass bead, but it's not. There's a little bit more to this one. This one is called, oh geez, I'm gonna mess it up. Hold on. AFAIK, as far as I know, and they say as far as they know, there's nothing special about this bead. Well, there is, and stay tuned till the end and I'll show you why this is so special. Okay, then I think that's it, right? I'm like, okay, our evening was amazing. We go out to go take pictures and it was just like the best night ever. I couldn't believe how much they spoiled us. And then after we're done taking pictures and we're at the water, they were like, oh, we have one more thing. And I'm like, what? One more thing? Like, how could there be one more thing? Like, how did you guys not just already surpass my expectations? It was already a night I was never gonna forget. And then they hand us this. You guys, I'm gonna get lumpy throat like just talking about this. This bead is reserved for meetups, so you can't buy this bead. It's something that they reserve for, you know, I guess something special like that evening was. This is called Love Grows. Such a beautiful big piece. So you see that it's a heart-shaped tree, basically. So you have the branches coming out and the little leaves making the heart. And then again, Ohm fashion, what can they do to add it, to just add it, or to just make it a little bit more special? And they have a little swing that actually swings back and forth, and on the bottom is where they have their stamp and logo written. And again, not a bead you can purchase. I can't believe I have such like an exclusive piece, and just the, you know, what they reserve it for. Like, they just really put thought into everything that they do. Couldn't be more impressed with the people at Ohm. So thank you guys. I know I've said thank you a million times and I feel like I cannot say it enough because this is so special. This also has a hole on top, so again, I'm thinking that you could probably use it for a bracelet or for a pendant. Again, I have to figure out how that works, but here it is. So in love with it. So there you have it, you guys. Again, so generous. Like, I'm not exaggerating when I'm like, oh my god, they were so thoughtful. Like, everything, I'm just like, my mind is still blown. It's so crazy. Like, here's the bracelet that I keep wearing every single day and wear it so proudly. I'm so excited to be, you know, part of their ambassador community and just supporting their brand. And yeah, they're great. I can't wait to hopefully get to see them again because they were awesome. But what did you think of everything? What is your favorite item that I got? There's so many, right? I mean, obviously I'm in love with this. They call it the whip bracelet. Like, I'm in love with it. This was impressive, right? Like, holy cow. Oh my gosh, I just almost dropped it. Holy cow, this is amazing. But the item that stole my heart, you guys, stole my heart, is the Love Grows bead that I got. Like, that's just too special to not put on like the top of my faves. So yeah, I just need to figure out how I'm gonna style it. But anyway, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you all next time.